Nothing wrong.
Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Can't move up the ranking parties. You'll never fight.
The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
It's fundamental football.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you'd build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Oh, it's so nice to have some.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. The give to the tailback. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our part.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
Basic.
This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup, that's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This crowd full, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To the air, it's Bowers. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. And it'll be a touchdown.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the run, it's James. Fakes his man out. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Ducks in the hurry up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man quickly. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, he builds what?
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight 1st quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Bowers. Trying to get to him. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
There.
Snags it down the right side. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield. The running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Can't get him to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Oh, my God.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 1st down here for the offense. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for us.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morrow. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Quick pass on the jet motion. Still on his feet at the 40. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. He'll try to slam it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'll go to the fullback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This epitomizes confidence. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Moore to the air. Escapes trouble. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He's looking to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play.
This guy is
It's complete.
snitching
A
everything.
huge pickup. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Casper. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. From the 22 on 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Pocket starts to collapse. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Moore will throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away.
Back there.
It'll be 4th down. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. And they regain the lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. All kinds of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying to set the tone with the run.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He tries to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving his defense up.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Trying play action.
My bad.
Grab near the marker. It's James. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore to the air. Looking deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. A 1st down for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going.
He's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Oh, come on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, running back on the move.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Moore will throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end. Get in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
A strike downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting the first position.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll ride the hot hand. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires left. It's caught. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's James. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The inside handoff. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And this, the seesaw back on top here in the fourth. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. And now they take the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And now this offense will take the field again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's out past the 35. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the big fullback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This offense has a second down play. They'll try the run.
Who is that?
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
He's brought down,
now?
but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way
Come
that's going to go.
on. Coaches, all these Indian coaches.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down. Sticks it in his belly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. The give to the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you've got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they have to go the length of the field.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it,
oh my goodness,
they're done. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's first down for back at their own 24-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. At the 35, he's open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Defense uses the timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Ducks will line it up on first and 10. Looking for room. It's James. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up second and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
We got you.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the right. Rolls it in.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a first and 10. The give to the fullback. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hands.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Unloads it left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Run it with the fullback. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Going in, going in. Go on
Really
in.
good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up.
But end zone already there. Get on in there.
Defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is
They still got
good,
all
and the
their
lead is
time out.
5 here in the
This
fourth.
is nuts.
So a drive there of 82 yards. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner.
No, they got all their time
He'll
out.
start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
And an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Oregon! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
I told them to be over.
This game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's not going to make it. Still a one-point game here in the fourth. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete to the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Back to throw, it's Bowers. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth. And it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.